Thank you very much. Yogi taught us from Karma Yoga traditional school, Athens. You always start a satsang in a beautiful manner with very touching musics and kirtans. Actually, today I would like to dedicate this satsang for my student who left his body today. My student, he was associated with me for about 25 years. Today I got a news that he left his body. Tomorrow we are going to attend the funeral in Salem, where we are living. Every day many births are happening in the world. Every day many deaths are also happening in the world. But this death is something special. Therefore, I am sharing with you all. When he came to me 25 years ago, he was a Karma Yogi, focusing and dedicating himself in performing activities, and he was successful in that. That was his starting point when he met me. Then slowly, he started practicing Jnana Yoga because he felt it's enough as a Karma Yogi. This is always happening. When really a person starts the career or the path as a Karma Yogic path, very quickly it ends. Because the Karma Yoga comes to the maturity point where one need not anymore perform karma or action. That happened to him also. Therefore, he switched on to Jnana Yoga. You all know about Jnana Yoga, self-inquiry, finding oneself, who am I? During that time, he had enough time for him to do sadhana. So he dedicated most of his time in the sadhana of Jnana Yoga. But as I very keenly observed him, the last part of his life, he was a Bhakti Yogi. We have to observe this very deeply. He started as a Karma Yogi, and then he evolved as a Jnana Yogi, and then the last part of his life, he was a Bhakti Yogi. Bhakti Yogi, what is Bhakti Yogi? What is Bhakti Yoga? In Bhakti Yoga, there is nothing to practice much. There is nothing to do sadhana in Bhakti Yoga. The most simplest yoga is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti means love, Love, love. As you all know, there are two kinds of love. One is human love, normally happening in the world. Another love is love towards God or godliness or superconsciousness. Being merging into the love of superconsciousness is Bhakti Yoga. With the ego, entering into Bhakti Yoga is not at all possible. His path is perfectly right. He started his career, his sadhaka, as a Karma Yoga, where he shelled out most of his ego. And then Jnana Yoga, there also shelling out of the ego, the remaining ego. Coming to the point of Bhakti Yoga, ego is almost nil. Almost nil. That is a presentation. That is a gift in spiritual path. Of course, people keep on going to churches, temples, they call themselves bhaktas or devotees. They are not really. In the name of devotee, they are going to temple, that's all. Devotion requires open-heartedness and closure of the mind simultaneously. The closure of the mind and opening of the heart simultaneously is the assurance that one is entering into Bhakti Yoga. That's what happened in his life, my student's life, who left his body today. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him because he is a model who lived with me for about 25 years, not 1 day, 2 day, 1 year, 2 years. 25 years. A long journey. People come and ask me, AtmaNambi, I have been following for the past 3 years. Why much significant changes happened in me? Come on, wait. This gentleman waited 25 years patiently. Spirituality is not that much cheap. He had patience. His patience, there is a reason for his patience also. Let me explain what is the reason for his patience. Some 15 years ago, he was suffering from some physical illness. And he consulted his physician, and the physician checked up his body, took all the tests, everything. And finally, his doctors told that you would live only for a few months, not even a year. That was the result given by his physician 15 years ago. He shared this consultation with me 15 years ago. I told the gentleman, the medical field is very limited. Don't be carried away by the medical field only. You intense your sadhana. Don't worry about the declaration of your doctors that you would die soon. Intense your sadhana. I gave him some focused practices, focusing mainly on his illness, critical disease. I don't want to mention it now because it's personal, he's personal. He simply applied. He respected my words. He believed my words. He trusted. And he started intensifying his sadhana, not only for his elevation of his consciousness, also focusing on the illnesses. And afterwards, he survived for 15 years. The man who was stamped for a few months only survived for 15 years, who died today from the same disease. All these 15 years, the disease was completely under his control. Now he is turning to 77 age. Before he went to the hospital, he came to our ashram and met me. I just inquired about his sadhana. He said, yes, it's progressing very well. I'm very happy about my practices and sadhana, he told me just before going to the hospital this time. I told him, okay, it's general checkup, review, medical review, go ahead. From the hospital, he used to call me every day for the past 1 week or so. updating what was happening in the hospital. Again, I told him, hospital is not the final thing. You proceed with your sadhana even though you are inside the hospital. For a sadhaka, whether it is hospital or it is home or it is anywhere, doesn't make much difference. That was the last discussion I had with him a couple of days ago. Today morning I got the news. Tomorrow we have to go to pay our respect to him. Because all the time we used to respect that gentleman. A thorough gentleman with a wider heart. Somebody asked me in the afternoon, what about the pain of the death? Did he face any pain during his departure? I told, no, no way. He already practiced a lot to face his death without pain, pain of the death. That is possible only by the sadhakas, not by ordinary people. Impossible. Only sadhaka can leave the body without pain of the death. So I told the friends that don't worry about his pain. He simply left his body, that's all. Because all these years, he knew very well that he was not the body. All his life, he realized very well that he was not the mind. The same thing reflecting when he is leaving the body. That is a fruit of sadhana. The last days I felt somehow there was a satisfaction about this life. He had no desire to continue. It's good. In a way, he was fulfilled. He was not worried about the death. Such a person. I personally, it's a loss to me. Because we love each other very deeply. I know there is no death still. I feel I am losing him. I only pray for his smooth transition to the next level of his journey. I also request all of you as Sangha, because he is also part of Sangha, our Sangha. He is not alone. Share your love for his smooth transition. Join with me. On behalf of you tomorrow, we all will go there and see his body as the last sight. I've been seeing that body, my friend in the body, for many, many years. Tomorrow is going to be the last sight of the gentleman. Ten, 15 days ago, when he was all right, he requested me to create a dome in the ashram. A meditation energy field. I promised him, yes, we would definitely create it inside the ashram. Now, in memory of him, I have to do that. Kaivalya Peetam. The name Kaivalya is very much fitting to him. That is what the state he was in the last days. My dear friends, he is not a stranger. He is one of the Sanghas. So far, he was with us in body. From today onwards, he will be with us without body. That is the only difference. His life is such a model to many, many sadhakas who are really having longing in spiritual path. Like his life was significant, now his death also significant. We take this opportunity to share our grievances to his family members. It's painful for them, for the family members, of course. Such a kind man is no more. Not only that, all these days, he used to feed our ashram by providing food materials. Such a good-hearted being. Let us take this opportunity today just to be in silence for him, dedicated for him. Before that, if you have something to say, you are most welcome now.
AtmaNambi, are you welcoming questions?
Yeah. Question of any kind.
Yes, you're welcome to write it in the chat or, yeah, write it in the chat. That would be the best.
Yes, here are some questions. James from New Orleans is asking, Atmaji, can you describe or talk about what the mind is? Mind is nothing but collection of thoughts. That's all. Collection of thoughts. Thoughts of various kinds. Mind is a combination about the thoughts of the past, about the thoughts about the future. In other words, mind is a combination of past and future. Mind is nothing to do with the presence. As long as one is keep on thinking about the past and about the future, he or she is in the mind. This is not the healthy situation. Living in the past and living in the future. In spirituality, the whole effort is to be in the presence. That means in the presence, no mind. In the presence, no mind is required. In the presence, you are nothing else. In the presence, you are pure consciousness. That's all. Mind has no place. This is the whole effort of practicing sadhana. Practicing meditation or sadhana is a cleansing process, cleaning the past and cleaning the future. If this job is done, one does not require meditation at all. Meditation is needed to those who are in the past and the future, thinking wise. And overthinking. There are few kinds of minds, some kinds of moderate in nature, moderate mind. They don't trouble you. In the case of severe mind, so much of overthinking going on in the mind, which is really dangerous. Dangerous because you lose peace and silence and happiness when the mind is overthinking. Not only that, it causes many diseases physically also. Either way, we don't require a overthinking mind. Nobody achieved anything out of the overthinking except the distractions. This is what his mind is all about, James. I know you are working on your mind for many, many years. Continue to work. To say live in beyond mind is easier, but to live really is difficult. Because of the old habit, the mind keep on penetrating you, peeping you in your life. You have to succeed by just watching the mind as an observer. And Joy is asking, blessings and strength to you, his family and friends. Yes. Thank you very much, Joy, for your support for his family and friends. He has quite a number of friends, actually. He's a kind man. No doubt. He had good friends around him. Tomorrow I will convey your blessings and love to the family when I meet them tomorrow. Sonia is writing something. True love in the heart is life forever. Before, now, and after. Yes. Love dwells inside the heart always. What dwelled before also love. What dwell today is also love. What dwell tomorrow is also love. Your understanding is very beautiful, Sonia. Keep it up. Never allow the mind inside you. You always be with the love in the heart. Love only saves you. Love only gives life to you, nothing else. There is no power higher than love. Believe me, no power on the earth, not only this earth, in another world also, if at all. Love is the most powerful. Therefore, love is always synonymous with God. Many people not using the word God, but they use the word love. Absolute word, beautiful word. Because it was there, it is here, it will be there. Nothing can replace it. The mind, the poor mind is keep on trying to replace love, but it never happened. Impossible. It is like how a small light can compete with the sunlight. It's impossible. Never. But the poor mind is always trying. Congratulations, Sonia, for your beautiful understanding. Live in that. Ginny is writing something. I'm feeling love expansion and tears of your friend. Have you spread your love of him to us also? Yes, certainly that is what I have been doing it from the morning onwards. I got the news when I was returning from Manipur today. You know about Manipur, one of the troublesome area of India due to some ethnic violence. I was there, met the people, the victims over there. I went to the relief camps. There are 60,000 people on the street, lost their homes. Their homes were burned down by violent people. So when I was returning, only I was told about this news about our friend. Then onwards, I know he left his body with full of ecstasy. I joined with his ecstasy and shared the ecstasy to everyone, including you, Jeannie. It may be a surprising news how when a person dies, ecstasy happens. Yes, believe me, when a spiritual person dies, he enters into ecstasy, not in sorrow. Because death is such a relief from the jail of the body. I'm already sharing, Ginny. You only have to receive it. That way he is helping you all. See, his body is gone now, but still he is helping you. Another thing I wanted to say is, the last part of his life, he offered his house for the purpose of spiritual teaching. I used to visit almost every month. Nowadays, it's like an ashram, his home. That was his wish also. Now you can imagine how much he can share his love to all of you. Many times when people come from the Western country, whether it is Europe or from America or from Brazil, he'll be there in the ashram, love to see people. He loved people. Georgios, can you talk more about how Karma Yoga dissolves the ego? Yes, it's possible to understand what is really Karma Yoga. Because today's platform is Karma Yoga Traditional School. You know the very literal meaning of karma, nothing but action. The very meaning is action, karma. As long as this action and performance of the action goes on, ego continues. An ordinary person performing the action everyday life with full of ego. Look at the politician, you will understand my point. Almost most of the people, they want to perform their actions due to their selfish reason. The very selfish reason of functioning itself is ego. In the case of Karma Yoga, you understand very clearly you are entitled to do the action only, not expecting any fruit of the action, not expecting any results of the action. There the ego ends. The ego is always waiting for the result. Ego is not hidden in the action. Rather, ego is hidden in the result of the action. Please understand very deeply. As a result, when an unconscious person keep on performing something in the world, they keep on accumulating ego every day in the name of the action, which is really dangerous to the individual as well as to the society. But if one understands very clearly what is Karma Yoga, how to convert the action into a yoga, one is free from ego because one is not expecting anything. One is simply performing only. He or she is performing because he is happy to do it, that's all. He is happy to do that. No result for tomorrow. For a Karma Yogi, there is no tomorrow. Today he is performing, that's all. He is happy to do something, that's all. There ends the matter. This is how the ego is dissolved in the case of Karma Yoga, one of the beautiful paths. As our friend, I told you, our friend followed that as his first path. He succeeded in that. James, thank you very much for expressing your heart. Ginny, you say, when you said you were going, I was praying for you as I had heard of the violence there. Yes, yes. Yes. Violence, yes. Now the violence is controlled, of course. Look at this. Okay? I was in between the gunman. This is a Manipur situation today. Actually, I had a discussion with this gunman also, inquired about the current situation, what's going on. They said now peace is prevailing, settling and settling. Yes, Ginny. Why should I afraid, Ginny? My love for these people is higher than, bigger than the fear. Anyway, one day we are going to die. All right. I gone very deep interior of Manipur. I went to the refuge camps. Relief camps. No proper shelter. No food. Now we understand why we are dedicating our life for these indigenous people. They are indigenous people, innocent people. There is no way for them to be punished. They never did any harm to anyone. They're living in the forest so silently. Not only that, just gone and visited, also met some important related people, discussed about the situation to do some immediate help for them. Whatever money you are all sharing for us, for our work, satsang, retreat, you are sharing, we are spending for that purpose, my dear friends. The money that you are offering is not going to independent packets, individual packets. That is part of India, it's not a foreign country. But I was treated like a foreigner in the airport, in India's airport. Lot of formalities, papers, filling up this and that. Of course, for the safety purpose, all right. Not only that, one gentleman offered his place for a peace center. We have created a peace center there to teach meditation for these people, to bring peace. That is our motto, ultimately. You also can pray together for the peace of that part of India. A beautiful land, a beautiful geography, nature. Is evilish people destroying it. Evilish people destroying everything because they have no sense. They are unconscious. Yes, Ginny. You also be fearless, Ginny. No need to be fearful. Just look away. Love is enough. Kindness is enough. Erini, this is so sad, dear AtmaNambi. Why people are afraid of so much peace and love? Yes, people are afraid of love because it destroys the mind. I tell you, I repeat, why people are afraid of love? Love takes away your mind. Love distracts your mind. Love demolish your thoughts about past and future. That's why people are afraid of love and peace also. They are not two different things. Peace and love, they are synonymous. They are not two different things. That's why people are afraid of love. Even ordinary love, they are afraid. What I say, ordinary love, the human love. Watch the people, they are afraid of giving shake hands to people. They are afraid to touch the body of the other. Because love is so powerful. Even I have seen people are afraid to hug each other with love. Because with love, ego demolishes. That's why people are afraid of love. They manage with the ego. They maintain certain personality. Love means beyond personality. Yes, Jenny. I'm so grateful for my life. Living in service has brought me so much love. I have become fearless since being with you. Yes, Jenny. Yes. You are the right spiritual person. The one who is transcending the fear is the right spiritual person. Fearing for what? Anyway, one day we have to leave this physical body. Either when you are in 80-year-old or 90-year-old, even 100-year-old, one has to leave the body. Why to fear? But you are not the body. You are pure consciousness. You are not going to lose anything as a pure consciousness. So fearing for what? Like our friend who left the body today. He understood very well this truth. Therefore, he never had this pain of death when he was leaving the body. It is like changing the dress from one dress to another dress, changing the body. Keep it up, Ginny. Walk straight. You are going to live forever. You are eternal. Why to be afraid of for what? You are not going to lose anything. Yes, I request all of you to dedicate today's silence for our friend. His name is Mr. Palani Chami. And also, you are sharing your love for his friends and family members also. Let's close our eyes. Being in deep meditation now, beyond our body, beyond our mind, beyond our thoughts, centered in our being. The deepest core of our being, peace prevails, peace dwells, peace exists. Being the deepest core of being, we are connected to our friend. In the deepest core of being, we are not different, we are one and the same. One consciousness, which never dies. Let's give support to him, the departed one, for smooth transition. Sitting there wherever you are, send your blessings and love. Om Trayambagam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarkamiv Vantanam Mridyormuchi Mamrtad. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you very much for all your presence today. And we'll have next month Satsang also. We are holding the Satsangs every month. The dates are already announced. And there is going to be a physical retreat in Athens in October. I'm going to be there. You are welcome, all of you. Inform your friends now onwards, because it's a very important retreat. Very many deep things we are going to discuss during the retreat, physical retreat, in person. You will experience something very significant during that retreat. Don't miss it. Here are the details on the screen about the retreat. And those who are not visited Greece and Athens, I would like to tell it's a beautiful country. I always love Greece, especially Athens. Don't miss the opportunity of enjoying the beauty of Greece. Thank you very much, Aradhana, Ulla Peterson, for taking steps to send out mails, informing people or people. Thank you, Yogi Tosas, for sharing your time and energy every month. Aradhana, anything else you want to convey now?
That the next satsang is September 7th.
Oh, okay.
And that the emails might come in the spam and you can put it in your inbox. And if you don't get it, you're welcome to turn back to us through WhatsApp or email, and we will look into it.
So no satsang August.
No, it's in the beginning of September instead.
Okay.
7th of September.
Okay. Well done. Yeah. Thank you. Be in peace. Be in grace. Be in bliss.
Shakti Satyam.
Shakti Satyam.